Check, check. Okay. You should be able to hear me now. That is crazy. So I go through the entire process and, you know, I check my audio, I'm checking video, checking everything out, and everything was fine. So for whatever reason, every now and then, my Mac is like it just stops picking up my mic. Strange. Okay. Sorry about that, everybody. A little hiccup. So hopefully that's the only one for the next 2 minutes. Lady Jane, hello. A Up Duck. Oliver, hello. Sandrine, hello. It is good to see you. David Cousins, hello. Okay. Audio working now. Whew. I panicked there a little bit. Probably one of the increasing number of bugs Mac OS seems to have these days. It's weird. It happened. Barent, hello? It happened once on the Firefly Discord stream, and then of course right now. So you can check all you want. All of a sudden, your computer has a mind of its own. Let me double check here really quick. Okay, all my scenes are good. All right, let's jump into introduction. Sandrine's asking, who's doing 36 days of type? Not me. Not me. All right, hello everybody. My name is Shawn Colesall. I'm a photographer, and I'm not doing 36 days of type. When's it start? Has it started? Does it start at April? I don't know. I don't know. If you're watching this on Behance, you can click on my icon that's up there. There's a long-standing bug where it'll randomly change the audio to only left and right channel. It's been around so long, there's an app to monitor and balance and fix it. Wow. Knock on wood, I have not came across that one yet. I don't think. But, okay, you can click on my icon that's up there. It looks like me. And it'll take you to my Behance page, which is this. If you're watching this on Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook, you are going to see a Linktree link within chat. You can click on that, and that's every place where you're going to see me on the interwebs. If you would like to join my Discord and share your work with the community, you can set it up right there. Join my Discord. Kind of self-explanatory. If you're on the Behance pages, if you're on YouTube, please subscribe. Trying to get monetized and not even close. Also, if you like what I do on Behance, feel free to subscribe and or buy me a cup of joe. I like having tax people angry at me. Sandrine says, but this year it's not hosted by the regular account. It's a bit DIY. Everyone does their own stuff. Okay. Oliver said, I think it's something to do with switching between output devices that have different bit rates. Well, okay. We can talk about this. Going into my system preferences. Now, the only time, like, I've got everything turned off. Usually I also have if I've got Bluetooth headphones, that'll come up. But if I scroll through, I have all the input turned off except for this mic. And thank you to Oliver and Tim, who actually showed how to make Chrome not try to control my gain. That's one of the things I check every single time I stream, before I stream, either here or on Discord or wherever, is I check that. Caroline, hello. I check that out, and you can't see the bit rates there. You have to look in the audio MIDI setup app. Okay, I'm not going to dive into that. I mean, I don't change anything. That's what's so strange. Like, I only have one input that I ever use. So, Yeah. But I'm specifically talking about the balance bug, not the issue you're seeing. All right. Well, hopefully I don't see that bug. Okay, I think that's enough about me. Let's jump over. See? New audio put. Well, why did you all of a sudden, now you're saying, okay, usually this only comes up when I put on my headphones. Yeah, switch device. That's the one I want. Now watch it screw it up on my stream later with Jack. Way to go, Discord. Okay, on to my Discord. We are... Oh, this is non-stop. Vikram, hello, over on Twitch. Windows... Jane is saying, Windows randomly alters the input volume for the microphone depending upon how it feels. And Vikram on YouTube and on Behance. Good to see you. Vikram, it's quite amusing that you jump into all of those because I do appreciate the fact that you do pop into all those channels just so it gives me views. So thank you, Vikram. Just don't start buying a bunch of different audio input output devices and you'll be fine. Yes. Okay, Jane says Windows randomly alters the input volume of the microphone depending upon how it feels. That's funny. Vikram is an octopus in disguise. All right, if you are new to my Discord, we've got a few channels. I just saw the 8 brains, 8 arms. We've got the community artwork and also project feedback. If you'd like to share your work with me and I can share it with the community. So last week we showed off David's work, which I appreciate greatly. And now we have Kirsty, a dandelion focus stack. Focus stacking. Kirsty has come so far, and I love the fact that Kirsty is really experimenting and trying different things. Yeah, this is great. This is absolutely great. The depth of field that you've got going on is wonderful. The absolute only thing, and because everything is so good, if you see this replay, Kirsty, this is the only reason. It's a bit of nitpicking, but I would actually take it into Photoshop and just remove this right here and this over here. Other than that, perfect. I love it. Stuart says, hey folks, working and lurking, hope you're all doing well. Good to see you, Stuart. We're going to be looking more at Kirsty's work in a moment. So nice. And then we have a surreal experience from Frank. Very cool. Yeah, that's all I can say about it. That is cool. Thank you for sharing that, Frank. And I know now that in Europe, we've changed our time finally. So the people in the States are going to probably be showing up an hour late. I fix those odd bits in the black using the erase tool in Lightroom Classic before now. You know, I don't think I've ever used... You mean the remove tool? I'm guessing? Just a guess. I'm thinking is there a remove tool? All right, we have Devlin. Across much of the USA next week is a total solar eclipse. If they change the name, I'm going to feel really dumb. They keep changing stuff. I'm on the private beta, yeah. I have a tough time keeping up with the private beta stuff, the beta stuff, and what's in just the general population stuff. Okay. Across much of the U.S. next week is a total solar eclipse of the total solar eclipse. I almost said a total solar eclipse of the heart. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I composed some art in Express, and here's one. I hope to get a few others out this week. Total solar eclipse, Monday, April 8th, 2024. And I think we in Europe are going to be able to at least see it like on CNN or on TV, probably around 7 o'clock at night. But yeah, the majority of it's going across the states. All right, Sandrine says, I haven't used the tools in Lightroom Classic recently, but I have used the ones in Adobe Camera Raw, so assuming they're the same and those tools are getting better and better, yep, they are. We're supposed to have Northern Lights showing in Southern UK last week, but nope. Ooh. Okay, it's still content aware remove. Thank you, Oliver. I was really questioning myself, like, I don't know what the erase tool is. Yeah, I would. So we can shoot with a camera, anything happens. Oh, Vikram, well, okay, you're probably not gonna see it. We need to go big head mode here. General, hello there. Okay. I have photographed eclipses, different styles of eclipses, and you need to be careful, okay? Just pointing your camera is, if there's some things that can happen. Now, if you do not have a polarizing filter, if you don't have a dark enough filter on your lens, it can hurt your sensor. It can do other things. Also, I've heard it can burn the lens, Sandrine. I have not had it happen. I've shot directly into the sun a lot intentionally with no filters whatsoever. And, you know, again, knock on wood, I've been pretty lucky. But you need to be aware of the fact that your eyeball is still looking at it. Hi, Jack. Also, don't look through the viewfinder if it's optical. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Now, to give you a quick rundown, I'm not going to pull the images up, but I wanted to shoot an eclipse. And the best thing that I had to use was a candle. What are the candles called? It's an oval glass candle, oval, and it was very sooty. It was one of the wood wick candles, and so a lot of soot built up on the glass. And so I was actually able to put that in front of my lens. So I had 2 soot covered pieces of glass in front of my lens, and that was able to protect my eyes and also protect my camera from photographing the eclipse. And so I was able to photograph it while it was happening and through the process. Will it show in our shores or just the US? I don't know, Sandrine, you're gonna have to look that up. Oliver says shooting directly into the sun isn't the same as shooting an eclipse. The eclipse makes the camera compensate for the darkness, but the heat from the light can do the damage. Oliver, great tip, thank you for that. And Jack says, hoping we don't have clouds April 8th, but seems inevitable for Ohio. Yes. Okay. Just be careful. That's the main thing. Be smart about it. I don't want to hear anybody, you know, hurting their own eyes trying just to get a photo. Okay. Sandrine says, and I did not know this if it's true. Sandrine says, Ohio, the home of the USPS company, which is the United States Postal Service Company. Sorry for that factoid. Useless one. I did not know that. Okay, total eclipse Monday the 8th. It's lights out in the afternoon as the sun gets blackout drunk. Celebrate the cosmic hiccup together. Nice. I've been okay previously using my Big Stop ND 1000 filter and live view instead of viewfinder. That's interesting. I don't know if I would have used the live view, but that's a good tip. It's a good tip. Steven, hello? No. Jack is not going to be Ohioan for much longer though. Jack will be becoming and here's a serious question for you, Jack. Okay. Would you be an Illinoisian or a Chicagoan? Alex, hello? Because I bet you, like most big cities, people in Chicago say Chicago's not Illinois and Illinois is not Chicago. You know, it's like saying Berlin's not Germany and Germany is not Berlin. So I'm just wondering. I don't know for sure because I lived down in Illinois, but by St. Louis. Paris is not France, Sandrine says. Okay. Jack says, yeah, but I'm so close to the city that it's easiest to say Chicagoan. All right. I'm catching up on chat. Stockport is not Manchester. I don't care what the map says. I don't get the reference. Salford is Manchester though. Are we starting fights in chat? We can't be starting fights yet. Come on. Amsterdam is not the Netherlands. I agree with that. I agree with that. Jane, okay. The fight started. Jane saying Salford is not Manchester. Then during the eclipse, we get stampeded by bats. Possibly. Possibly. It depends upon how close you are to the cave and how tall you are, Vikram. Okay, wow. Chat is just flying right now. Well, okay, let me take it another step. Would you say London is not England and England is not London? Just to use names of places that everybody might have heard of. Oh, okay. Stirring the pot already. Wow. I'm still catching up. There's a ton of chat. I hear more French in London than in France, and it's unsettling. Wow. I mean, a lot of people do think London is England. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, it's the same thing, you know. I'm originally from New York, and the city, New York City, the city is not New York, and you know, upstate would not be classified as New York City, and New York City would not want to be classified as upstate New York. Oh, what about Hogwarts? What is Hogwarts not? Yale. Yale. I don't know. Yes, Rochester, home of Eastman Kodak. I got that in before you could say it, Sandrine. And I know I've said this before, but a whole load of my family worked at Eastman Kodak. I've told that story before. I beat you to it. France and Paris are not like Emily in Paris. Okay. Hey, Alex. Devlin, thank you so much. I hope to see more of your eclipse. We do have a project, so I'm excited for this one. Let me share this in chat. And we've got Kirsty again. This is a new project that I've created using Lightroom Classic and Adobe Behance. Let's take a look at this. This is Budapest, which I love. Budapest. I don't care what anybody says. Budapest at night is the most beautiful city that I've been to. They call Paris the city of lights. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of lights. Budapest is better. Budapest is better. Saying. And I'm okay to have that fight. This month I got to go to Budapest in Hungary, and it was the most amount fun I had in ages. Oh, of course. Of course. Unfortunately, due to political issues there, I won't be going back, I'll put it that way. But when I did go there a few years back, I absolutely loved it. City of Lights, a lot of shadows in Paris. I like the color grading that Kirsty's got going on here. Good job with the sky. I'm digging it. Ooh, nice street photography, good capture. There's your shadows. There's your shadows, Alex. Prague has failed you, Shawn. It has failed you. Prague is one of my favorite overall cities. I would say Prague is in the top 3 at least. Sandrine says, looking at chat, you'd think that only tourists love Paris. I went twice in my life. I was not impressed. I don't know how many times I've been to Paris. I would have to go back and look at my photos. The first time I was there I've been there twice for the end of the Tour de France, and then a whole bunch of other times. Shooting from a hot air balloon, how would that be? This is photographed from the palace side. And I'm kicking myself because I cannot remember what side is Buda and what side is Pest. So for those of you that do not know, that have not been to Budapest, Budapest is 2 separate cities. So one side is Buda and the other side of the river is Pest. But this is the church, the cathedral right there. Lakshman, hello. It's a cool name. Thank you for coming. So you have the cathedral here. Down this way is Parliament. And speaking of that, if you buy me a cup of Joe, this is Budapest. So as you can see right here, I was standing at the palace. And so here is the church that you can see on the other side of the river in Kirsty's, and then down here you have the palace. So just like one side's liver and one side's pool. You have to be joking, General. You have to be joking, because somebody from the UK, come on. Liverpool is not split up in 2 cities. You're making me think, though. Oh, the lace. Very, very much. Oliver and Stuart are laughing at me. Okay. And David, thank you, David. I am not going to assume that I know because I've been... Now wait, is there even a river going through Liverpool? Liverpool's a port. The name comes from the big pool of liver in the center. This is going to be a quick stream today. I'm going to unplug my mic again. Yes, there is a river. Okay. Just because I've traveled a lot, I've been to like almost 40 countries, I'm not going to say that it's... Oh, David, I'm not going to say I know everything about the places. David says he's joking. It's actually split into Liverpool Ool. The Christmas markets. So I went there for the American Thanksgiving when I was in Budapest, which is wonderful because it's just at the beginning of the Christmas markets. So we're there for Thanksgiving. We've got time off. And then while we're there, the Christmas markets, wherever it is we're traveling during that time, starts up. And lace is a huge thing within Budapest. Okay. It's worth going to Ool, nice in the summer, Stuart says. There is a twang in the quadruple Ool. If you write Liverpool, that means French liver chicken. Oh, the river's called the Mersey. There's songs about it, and it does divide the city in two. Okay. You know what? Yeah, I got messed up and in the toll tunnel in Liverpool. Was it Liverpool? Yeah, I got turned around. I think so. Yeah. David is saying Ool is pronounced Yule. I like this quite a bit. You've got the church in the background. I'm liking the color gradings. Be aware, Kirsty, if you watch this, and I'm noticing this in a lot of your photos, you're putting a ton of work into your photos with your color grading, with your editing, and I love the way you're doing it. Just start out getting things a little straight. I see, you know, you've got it here, but on some of these other ones, you know, straighten them out a little bit. But I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Nice. I like that one. That one's good. I wonder if Kirsty's using film. Okay, something's funky going here. Like it's stitched together. You can see it. But the sensor spots, like I'm wondering, Interesting, okay. Up in the Ferris wheel. The Ferris wheel was not there when I was there. I'll tell you that. That one's cool. I dig that. I dig that. Very nice. Give that a thumbs up and thank you for sharing your travels. I think that's editing to make it look like film. Yep. David, have a great day. David says, I've got to head off now. It's been fun playing geography with you all. Thanks, David. Thanks, David. Maybe it was shot through a window or similar, hence the distortion. No. It's... Unless, okay, General, I will give you that. Unless it shot through the window and used content-aware fill to remove maybe the middle run, because this is kind of what you get with content aware fill. It's a little bit blurry. It's not very good anymore in comparison to the other tools that you have in Photoshop. So that's a possibility. I'll give you that. Good call. Good call, General. Good eye. Good job. I haven't used content aware fill and I don't know how long. High five. Tell me, did you just put your hand up to the screen, General? Kirsty's, thank you so much for sharing. Let's go ahead. We can get out of that. Very cool. Uh-oh. General said no. What did we add? Okay, we've got a bunch of stuff from Alex. I had to make sure it was safe. All right, so we have Alex saying, using the new feature structure reference in Adobe Firefly to make a rendering from a raw 3D picture. I did this in Stager, rendered in Stager, after in Firefly. Okay. So we've got this in Stager. Oh, it could actually be filmed. Kirsty has an Olympus OM10. Okay. Let's see. So Substance Stager. Alex, if you're still here, were both of these done in Firefly? Or was this one done in Stager and then this one in Firefly? Because I'm getting some funky stuff here. Like this has to have been done in Stager. This looks great. It's clean, the shadows look good, the lighting is really good. I mean, we've got a little bit of funkiness happening here. But then on here, you know, they added a lid. We've got something happening here. A lid there. I mean, of course, all of this could be cleaned up in Photoshop. Just because you end up coloring something or you got something up. Firefly Studio. Okay, so that's Firefly. Both of them are Firefly. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Sandrine says, I had an OM30 when I was dirt poor. The OM10 was top notch though. OM1 was like royalty camera. Great lenses. I don't know if I still have the case. I would have one to fit my Panasonic. I could have one to fit my Panasonic. And Oliver says, I got two OM10s, but one jammed unfortunately. One day I might see if I can fix it or get it fixed. Alex, welcome back. Yeah, I was just going through checking out your renderings from Firefly. Kind of interesting, I gotta say. Pretty interesting. Going from that. Firefly did get an upgrade, Vikram. It did. I am not going to be going over Firefly because I've been going over Firefly since the update. too much, too much. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for sharing your work. You can go deeper with the color for each part and use the reference feature. Yes, yep, that's kind of what I did with this, is I brought in just black and white text that said April Fools, and then I had a texture that I brought in and used as a reference. Jack says Firefly overload, yes. Yep. Oh yeah, here it is. It went from that, sorry for the blindness, to that, and also that. Structure's fun. Structure's fun. Okay, I think we are good to go. Let's jump over into Character Animator. All right. We're gonna actually get some work going here. So I want to continue working on my ogre. Now, there's a couple things that I've been thinking about trying to just fix it, make it a little bit better. Usually when I do these types of streams, I'm trying to go through the process, get it done, and move on. That's kind of a problem that I have, that I'm not taking time. I don't want to say doing it right, but doing it complete. So for this project, I want to go ahead and just spend a little more time on it. So hopefully you're not getting sick of it. Vikram says, how to convert photos to VR? Do you mean 360? Because that can all be done in Photoshop. Do you mean Arrow? Virtual, like augmented reality? Things of that nature? I don't know. Is it possible to learn that power? It is. I used to do a ton of VR, but not panorama. Well, then why would you make it VR if it's not a panorama? There's not really useless. It's useless. You know, I made 360 VRs, and this was before you could do it. I had to use PT GUI to actually stitch it all together. And it was full 360. I think I did a tutorial on them. I don't know, but this was years ago, but not needed anymore. You can do it in Photoshop. Okay, we're gonna jump into my ogre. Actually, let's jump into the record. Let it load. There we go. Okay, as I've talked about this before, you can see right now it's tracking my head up here, but it's not tracking properly. So I need to calibrate it. So looking at my camera or looking at my ogre, I'm going to calibrate. Everything is calibrated. Now you can see it is tracking my face, and we've got good movement. Let's go ahead and increase the size a little bit, maybe 200. Yeah, let's take it down just a bit, scrub it. Okay, so we've got good movement. The eyes are tracking okay. The issue that I have is right now, I want to put the eyes back into the center, the pupils. So that's the first thing that I want to do. I did some work on this weekend, and I lost everything. So if you are working on something, I decided to take it into Illustrator and add some more functions, and I messed with the layers and I brought it back in, and all the rigging was gone. Everything, I couldn't move. He was hovering, the legs weren't moving around. Everything was messed up. So I had to re-rig it yesterday. I think it was yesterday. I had to re-rig the whole thing, and that's including adding the parrot. It lost the parrot, it lost the axe, and it lost the bunnies. So what I want to work on today is, first off, I want to fix the eyes. We're going to jump in. That's going to be easy to do. Next off, I think I want to add a dangle to the parrot. I want the parrot to move a little more freely. I did have to add the dangle back into the Easter basket. I had to do everything again that I did last week. So if you're wondering what that is, watch last week's stream. But one thing I was thinking about, and let me actually open this up while I'm talking about it. And if I want to say, and I'm thinking the story, no, Character Animator does not save to the cloud, but it is always saving. So that was one of the problems, and that is a problem with auto saving, because I was in Illustrator, and then to update your project and see if it's working properly, you have to save it in Illustrator. Then once it updates in Character Animator, it's saving in the background. So there was no way to like go backwards. It's like I lost it. So that's the problem. No, I'm not worried that much about the parrot, Vikram. Let me go ahead, get this open. Vikram's saying to have the parrot change its face. Okay. One thing I was thinking about is like, if something all of a sudden appears, like it's kind of weird. It's just a little strange. Let me resize my Illustrator. It's a little, that was close. Okay. So I think that there is a way to add like, let me jump back into Character Animator. So if all of a sudden, get rid of the basket and the axe, when the parrot appears or disappears, I want there to be like a puff of smoke, like poof, and he magically appears. Yeah, Sandrine, you're right, because if it's in the cloud, you can retrieve versions. The issue that I have with that, Sandrine, is because it's connected to Illustrator, I don't know about that. I don't know if you would have to, like, if I undid in Illustrator, undid, because I made a ton of changes, and then saved it, it probably would have fixed it. I didn't think of doing that. I probably could have. At that point, once I noticed everything was gone and nothing was working, I was like, crud. And I did not say crud. Okay, let's jump over into our rigging. We've got everything is rigged up properly. And the first thing I wanted to do is to work on the eyes. If you make a copy of the Illustrator file, can you relink it? You would have to re-upload it. That's a great question, Sandrine. Okay. So it would be as if starting from a new file is the way it would work. Because this file here, this ogre puppet, that is the Illustrator file. Because now let me click on Illustrator. You know, here's my puppet. So they are linked. If I save this as another file, which a backup file, will you? That would be wise, probably. But if I wanted to link the new file, I would have to bring that file in, re-rig everything. So I'd be doing it twice either way. If that makes sense. I would still have to re-rig it. I'd have to put in the parrot, the axe, put in all of that stuff. Yeah. Okay, so we're jumping into the head to begin with. Let's zoom in a bit. Now, when this was actually built, you know, these eyes, these are highlights. These are not pupils, but I'm okay with the black eyeball, and we're going to use the highlights as the pupils, which is okay. So as you can see within my file, I've got my left eye, which is the puppet's left, not my left, and we have the left pupil. So you can go ahead, take that, and I'm going to just go ahead, select that, and I'm going to use my arrows, and we're going to just kind of center that up a little bit more. And we could even go a little further, I think. Maybe down. Now it feels like he's staring into my soul. Staring into my soul. Okay. Do the same thing here. We're going to bring this over. That down. Okay, Command S. Now let's jump over into Character Animator. It updates and boom, the eyes have updated. Jumping over into Record. Now let's see how it does on the eye trackers. Let's actually jump into the eye gaze. And we're using camera input, which is good, which is what I want. Smoothing, we've got it 9%. I like that. The camera strength is the amount of strength of it to go over to the sides. Like you can really crank this up, and then when I look over, it's like really going far. So 90% is probably okay. We're not worried about the mouse and touch. Keyboard strength, not worried about that. Snap gaze, again, to let you know, the snap gaze are the 4 quadrants in which the eyes are moving around, and 5 if you include the center. And that is on because most of these puppets, you don't want like funky puppets, like eyes just constantly moving. So, it's really... Is it? Yeah, okay, it is. Also, then it is looking with the snap. Every half second, it's looking to see where the eyes are. By default, it's set up to 1 second, but that's a little slow. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to leave that alone, and I'm happy with the eye gaze. Let's get back into the rigging, and we want to go jump into our body. Let's grab our parrot, and what we're going to do is we're going to attach our parrot have it dangle like maybe right there, and then let's grab another pin. Actually, we can just yeah, let's do it the old-fashioned way. We're going to grab that, and I'm going to come down here and we're going to hit dangle. Now the dangle is going to be for everything. So if we go into record and let's hit P for parrot. So as you can see, the hair and the ears are moving. Now as I move, the parrot's head, it's subtle, but it is moving. It is giving me a little bit of a dangle. We could come down here into physics, and due to the fact that the dangle is the physics of the world. Think of it that way. It's the physics in which the world that you are creating. So if we're at 94, which I like the 94 for stiffness, but if we bring it way down, now his arm, because we've got the dangle happening on the basket, you can see we've got the hair is way down, the ears are flopping around, the parrot's flopping, and this arm's all flopping around. We don't like any of that. So we're gonna just bring that back to like 94, which to me felt good. We could maybe take that down to 90. But that's good, that's subtle. Let's hit our basket, and yep, Okay. And I was thinking about adding, let's try it. I was thinking about adding some dangle onto the ears, but let's try it. Go up into our rigging and let's, in our body, whoops, we need our basket. Let's turn on our basket. Let's go ahead, grab our basket arm. And I did not name that. That's our rabbit ears. Okay, so we are going to clip our rabbit ears right there. Now, our origin pin, we're going to bring our origin pin down. Frank, hello. Now, with that, let's go ahead. Let's grab that one. Let's add a dangle there. And we'll add one to there and add a dangle there. Let's get rid of this one. We'll just delete it and leave our origin right there. I think should be good. Okay. Let me turn off our basket arm. Ensure we've got everything set. Okay, let's try the record now. And all right, everything looks good. Let's bring back our basket. And that's what I was afraid of. I think I tried this before. Now it looks like he's wearing a necktie. I think I tried that. Doesn't work. So we're gonna delete that. Delete that. I don't know why it did that, to be honest. Yeah. We're gonna call that good. Yep. Okay. Now, let's jump back over into Illustrator. Zoom out a bit. So, one of the things I'm thinking about adding are maybe some puffs of smoke. So, this is an Adobe stock. It's free. So, let's take a look at what we've got here. Go ahead, we're going to take that. Let's copy that. Let's head over into our ogre. Now, closing our head, opening our body, our parrot. I don't know why we've got a background there. We do not need it. But let's make a new layer. Let's bring this into our parrot right there and go Command V. And we're gonna bring that in. Now, obviously right now it's way too big. Let's go in, hit our free transform and make it smaller. Now, the thing I need to be aware of is that with this, it's behind the head. So I need to be kind of aware of what is happening. Okay. Let's go ahead. We're going to name that our smoke. We're going to take that background. We're just going to delete it. We don't need it. And now the question is, will this work? So go Command 0. We're going to go Command S to save. Let's jump back over into Character Animator. And there is our smoke. So let's open, let's get our, close that. And as you can see, even down here, it's changed from the parrot into our smoke layer. So if I go into record, if I hit P, our smoke comes up. Now, I think within the trigger, because there are multiple layers, that we may be able to have it cycle through. So let's go into our parrot controls. Oh, I thought there was a way. Swap the controls. Got our layout. Let me come over. Let's see what we've got over here. Let's get into record mode. Okay, we can close down our limb. Close down our physics, close down our draggers, and let's go into our triggers. And it's interesting because there is a way in certain mouths when you say like the letter A, there are multiple, like 2 or 3 layers, because in reality, what you do is A, and then your mouth opens a little bit more. So there's ways to add when you trigger a mouth movement to say, okay, this is the trigger, but then cycle through the layers. So this is what I'm trying to figure out here. I'm thinking it through. And there's gotta be a way to do this. Our parrot, keynote, not default. You must learn the ways of the animator. Wonder if I add it back in under the riggings, like if we go into our triggers, if we eliminate the parrot, can we? Our parrot. Grab our parrot. We bring this in. Okay, we've got our secondary parrot. What just happened? Command Z. Create a swap set. I think that's what I want. That's what I want. Okay, so as you can see. Okay. We got a swap set. So now with this parrot, as you can see, we've got the smoke and we have the unnamed 2, which is the parrot. So if I go ahead and I hit S for smoke, we're going to latch it. We're going to turn off the default. Getting back up, we're going to do an auto swap. And it, oh, you guys can't see it. Okay, auto swap says trigger the least warped artwork in this swap set. Works with the leader follower behavior set up to warp multiple layers to the same position, or the body behavior set up to warp multiple layers. Okay. Priority listed order. Okay. Failed to create the scene. Yep, I screwed up. So let's come here. Let's add that as an S. It does not like that. D. Okay, I think I need to eliminate that parrot. How can I? I don't know how I can eliminate it. Maybe here? There we go. Okay. I'm gonna name that one a P. Go into controls. Cannot read the properties of null.
Welcome home, Columbia. Beautiful, beautiful. Discovery's core computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions. Liftoff of mission 41D, first flight of the orbiter Discovery and the shuttle.
It is not liking something I've got going on here. Okay. Let's try this again. Ugh. Got our parrot. Bring it in. Create a swap set. Most recent auto swap. I'm gonna name that P. Actually, let's name it S. We'll name that one P. Okay, it's not liking that. Let's delete that. Go into reg. Ooh, ooh. I've messed something up. Something bad. Interesting. Interesting. And I'm not sure what I did. Okay, get back over into Illustrator. Now, figure out what the heck I did here. Let's take that. We're going to delete that. Yep. Rid of the smoke. Everything's back the way it was. Command S. I'm going to save it. Character Animator. Update. Thank you. Going to record. Why? Why are you failing to create a scene? Oh. Okay, what do we have here? Tag not being used by any other behavior. Magnets. Why are you giving me all of these warnings? Did I lose all my rigging? No, there's my rigging. Okay. Rigging. 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 Okay. All that's good. All that's good. That's not good. Okay, let's go ahead. We're going to eliminate our triggers. Try that. I'm going to jump over into Illustrator. We are going to close our ogre character. I'm going to shut this down. Ugh. Problem solving. The cornerstone of Shawn Kozol's stream. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're having a great day. This is what I get for taking it too far. I have not learned why we are having an issue. We are in record mode. Let me calibrate. Come on, calibrate. There we go. Okay, so we're good there. We're good there. Good there. Everything is good. Everything is good. The error message doesn't help much. When does it? I mean, really, Sandrine, at what point in time are you working in a program and your response when an error message comes up, wow, thank you so much for that error message. That really helps me. Yeah, something went wrong. Thank you, Adobe Express. Oh my goodness. Okay, now let's go ahead. We're going to go into our rigging. Wait, let me check something. We still have, get into our puppet, our body, our parrot. Why is our parrot? Interesting. I lost the dangle on the parrot. Maybe that was screwing it up. Okay, our ears. We've got our dangle on our ears. Our hair. Interesting. Okay, let's get into our parrot. Burnt, have a great day. I did lose my dangle. Grab the origin. Let's bring the origin down. Grab that. Let's go ahead. Give it a dangle back. Okay. Back to our... No. Let's get back to our ogre. Now, again... That's a little bit of movement. Check our physics. Gravity, stiffness. Okay. Thanks there, Stuart. Maybe. Try something. Let's get into our rig. Grab our parrot. Our parrot. Got our dangle. If we bring our origin down a little bit and add a little more dangle to I can't really tell because my head is moving to see if it's moving. I'm not seeing a lot of dangle though. Oh, come on, Shawn. It's not dangling because it's not independent. Okay, you got to make it independent. As of right now, it is attached. So let me go ahead. Let's grab our origin. Let's bring our origin back up. Let's give our parrot a little bit of independence. And now let's go in. And now our parrot has some movement. When you do not have the independence given to a specific feature, it is like it's welded there. It's not going to move. It's not going to dangle. It's not going to move around. So that is why I had to add independence to the parrot, because parrots should be independent. Okay. Now, before I start adding, let's try this one more time with the smoke. Let's open this up. We've got our parrot. I'm wondering if that... See, this is the problem I had before. Let's go Command S. Let's save that. I would move... Okay, that's the problem. That is a problem right there. Why did my parrot move? Okay, let's delete that layer. Command S. Okay, our parrot is back. Why would our parrot move? And because I messed with the layers, we just lost the dangle. Yep, we did. Okay. Before I do that, let's go in here. Let's grab our parrot. We're going to rename it, and we're going to add the plus to the parrot. We're going to go Command S to save. Ah, character animator. Parrot's got the plus now. We're good there. We're going to select our parrot. We have our origin. We need to bring that down until it turns green. There we go. Let's grab, boom, dangle, thank you, hit record. And there we go. We've got our movement on our parrot. Okay. Now I have to think this through. Actually, before we go, let's get back into record or rig. I wonder if I make a new layer for the smoke within the body on top of the parrot. Let's try that. Slow, hello, over on Twitch. Good to see you. Devlin, hello. Let's go ahead. We're going to make a new layer. We're going to have that up on top. Let's grab that smoke again. We're going to go Command C, jumping back into our ogre. Command V. There is our smoke. Let's go in, grab our free transform, holding shift down. We're going to make this smaller, bring this around. Let's bring this around like so. And that is big. We can make that a little washed up a little bit. And okay, we've got our smoke. Command S. For the love of God, please don't break. Jump back over into character animator. It updates. There's our smoke, our parrot. I did not name that. We can rename that and we'll just go smoke. Thank you. Sorry about that. And we're not worried about giving the smoke the independence. So I'm going to grab the smoke, holding shift. We're going to grab the parrot. We're going to grab both of those layers. We're going to drag this down, and you can only do it into one. Okay. Only bring one in at a time. All right. Before I go too far, okay. You can see our puppet, our parrot still has the dangle. Everything is good there. Let's think this through in. Needs to be part of the body. It actually needs to be in the group with the parrot. But for some reason it screws the parrot up. Let's try it. Okay, Command S. We are learning together. Maybe. If we are learning something. Okay. Got our puppet. It's an independent. Everything looks good. Going into our record. Now our smoke has the same dangle, which is okay. Let's get into our rigging. Now, if we drag this in, we create a swap set. We're going to name this our S, our P. We're going to do listed order. We're not going to do the auto swap yet. Get our controls. Let's create controls. Go into our triggers. Let's go record. Did I have, okay, our P. That's not right. Ashraful, hello? Okay. Try most recent. Bruce, hello. Oh, well, if that's the case, Bruce. Wait for it. Wait for it. Hi, Bruce's mom. One more time. Hi, Bruce's mom. Okay. So it's coming up as a default, which maybe that's not the correct way to do it. So let's go ahead. We're going to delete that. Let's grab our parrot in. We're going to create a trigger. Layers and replays. Want to latch. We want a P. Now let's get over to our behaviors. Let's take a look here. Triggers, you're not letting me choose that. Not letting me. That group settings, okay. Okay, the trigger's turning on and off. Why? Why are you doing it this way? Nothing's on that swap set. Oh, let me think. Are you going to fan the smoke with a hand to fade it away and seen as apparent? No, no, no. It's an interesting thing. There's so much control that you have, but it's not happening here. Okay. Like, I want to be able to tell it, all right, I want to read these layers. Let me see what I've got. Let's dive in, jump into the mouth, and let's see how many we have for the ah. Okay. We've got 2 for the ah. Now, looking at that, let's take a look at the layer, see what we have. Maybe that's might be the problem that I'm having. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's select the parrot, get into the layer, at the rotate, blend mode, attach to. It's an independent. We have it welded. Hide others in group when triggered. Hide others in group when triggered. What'd that do? Oh, that's not correct. That's not correct. That's hiding everything in the group. Okay, let's open up our parrot. Hide others. Okay, let me motion lines. Follower, leader. Oh, that's the other thing I want to do is add a breath, add a breathe to my ogre. Cycle pause. Used by behaviors. Cycle layers. Cycle layers! Okay! Alright. We're moving forward. We are moving forward. Cycle layers. That's what we want. So, we've got our parrot. We are selecting here. Why get back here? We need to come in here. We need to come down and hit. Where is cycle layers? Cycle layers, not pause. Cycle layers. Behavior. Oh yeah. Cycle layers. Add a behavior to cycle layers. There we go. We've got cycle layers. Let's jump in. Let me close down my lower third here. Whew. All right. Start when triggered. Okay. This is... We've got immediately or synced in timeline. We want to trigger it. So we've got it triggered. All right. We're going top to bottom, which we're only talking 2, which is fine. How many frames do you want? Do you want it 1 frame? Do you want it 2 frames? How quickly? Right now, we're gonna go 1 frame and we'll test it, cycle once, and then forward and reverse. I believe we want that. Hold on last layer. Yes, please. On trigger N, let cycle finish and continue after when triggered. Okay. Now, jumping back over, here we go. Everything looks good. Let's hit P. Nothing. Our parrot is there. We still got, it looks like we still have our dangle. Okay. All right, we're on the right track, people. You're on the right track. So, you can grab that. Top to bottom, cycle once, not continuously. Advanced 1 frame. Just turn that off. Hold on last layer. Yep. Continue after when triggered. Okay, let's try that. Maybe. Okay. I think we're on the right track here. Let's go ahead. We're going to remove that layer from right now because I want, it's got to be on the parrot layer, not on the single layer. So it's got to be a group. So from that, now let's go with our cycle layers. Okay, I think that's where maybe where I made another mistake. Start when triggered, top to bottom, 1 frame, and you know what? Let's just put in 2 for right now. Cycle once, hold on last layer. Yes, we want that. On trigger N, let cycle finish. Yep. Pause layers. Okay. Maybe? Maybe? Okay. Boom. There we go. Let's go into our rigging. We need to get back down. 2 frames is not enough. Let's try maybe 5 frames. That's too slow. Let's go 4 frames.
Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
We can. Okay. Does it come back? What happens? All right. Hold on, everybody. Ah, not this again. You are not playing nice with. Okay, we're back. I don't know why it does not like backgrounds. Very strange. Very strange. Okay. We've got our parrot, which I think that's kind of fun. I want it to go in reverse. Okay, start. Let's see what our options are. Layer order, top to bottom, which is right. Advance every 4 frames. Cycle once. Let's try forward and reverse and see what we get here. So bring our parrot, then bring it out. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, sweet. So we've got a little poof of smoke and our parrot appearing and disappearing. Vikram, you have no idea. Tough success made. We've talked about this before, and celebrate the little successes that we have. Trying to remember absolutely everything is hard. Like, I knew I could do it, but I've got too much information in my old brain. Okay, so boom, sweet. Now let's go ahead. We're gonna go into our rigging, and let's jump on back over into Illustrator, because we're gonna do this for our axe and the bunny ears and the basket. Little Shawn had other brain, right? Okay. Okay, let's get into our arms. Our parrot is good to go. I'm happy with that. Why are our arms on the same layer? What the heck did I do? You should be there. Oh no, I just lost my rigging. I guarantee it, I just lost my rigging. Command S. I just lost my rigging. Let's jump over to character animator. Oh my goodness, why? Why? Yep, all my rigging is gone. There's that rigging on my right. I don't know how that got into the wrong folder. Okay, before I start rigging again, let's double check. Okay, we've got our basket arm and our left arm. Yes, please. Okay, that's good. Let's go ahead. Get the rigging done. I'm sorry, people. Left arm. Okay. We need to bring up our origin to about right there. We need to go ahead and grab a draggable. I need to have it right there. We're going to add a draggable. Let's add an elbow. That's going to be about right there. And let's start naming these. So we're going to go with our shoulders. This is going to be our elbow. This is going to be our wrist. And we need to add our bones. So let's bring this down like so. Bring this in. Now, before I go too far, let's go ahead, do a quick test and make sure that I like where it's dragging from, and I'm okay with that. Okay, let's get back over into our rigging. We need to turn on our basket arm, and we have to grab our basket. We need to add our basket right there. It needs to be a dangle. I think that's all I need to add. Oh, gosh. I'm going to be so freaking good at this by the time I'm done. That's not, I don't like that. That is not dangling properly. I've got the origin in the wrong place. That's why. Let's go ahead, grab our basket. We're going to add that. Why? Got our basket arm. You know, I don't think I want that on the basket arm. Let's delete that. Let's delete that. We've got our arm is rigged up. We need to jump in and add the dangle onto the basket itself. So we need to add one right there. That's our origin coming up. So we need to grab our origin, bring our origin down, I believe, to right there. Let's grab that. Let's put in a dangle. Now let's go into record. And still not liking it. I'm still not liking it. Frank, have a great day. If I've got it backwards. I think. We need the dangle to be at the bottom. We need the origin to be right there. Okay. There it is. There it is. The dangle's got to go on the bottom. We still got our parrot. Our parrot is good. Okay, let's jump in to our rigging. Let's turn off our basket arm, not our basket. Ooh. Our basket arm needs to be turned off. Our left arm is on. Vikram? No, they don't. If you are making this, you are more than welcome to give any movement at all that you want to the eggs. But no, it really doesn't. This is called animation. But you're more than welcome to, Vikram. I would love to see what you make. So knock yourself out. This is me getting snarky when people are saying you need to do this and you need to do that. That's me getting snarky. Okay, you go ahead and make it. That's me calling you out. I can do that. Okay, so we are going to, what are we going to work on now? We're going to add on the basket arm. So basket arm, we're jumping into Illustrator. We're going to come in. I bet you don't even have character animator loaded, Vikram. We need our left arm. We've got to turn on our basket arm so we can see what happens. Within our basket arm right now, we've got our ears, our arm, and then the basket. So what this needs to have to happen, that's going to move there, that's going to move there. So let's bring, oh, don't, I may lose my rigging here. I don't know. But I need 2 puffs of smoke. So let's see what we've got. That is a good one. Kind of seeing what I like, what I don't. And of course, we can, it's their vector, we can change it however we want. So we may, let's go Command Z. jump over into our ogre. We're gonna make sure we're on that layer. We're gonna go Command C, Command V. Okay, there we go. We've got that. Okay, I'm seeing issues here, but that's going to be okay. We need to go into our free transform. I think we're going to be able to make this work. Maybe. What time is it? It's 2 o'clock. We got time. I don't want to see you now. Not helping me. Okay. So here is one of the issues that we're going to have with this, is that it is behind the head. Kay says it's 10 a.m. for me. I was up at 5 a.m. I was up at 5 a.m. this morning, and it is 2 p.m. for me. Okay, so let's name this our ear smoke. We're gonna drag this in and put that with our ears. Let's make another layer. We need to put this down by the basket. And I like that one. Command C. Command V. Go with our free transform. Round. Got that. Okay. Let's go ahead. We're going to make that smaller. Close that. Let's turn. Whoops. Go ahead. Our basket arm. Let's leave it on for right now. We'll leave it on. We're going to go Command S. Jump over to Character Animator. Let it update. And oh no, everything just moved. Why did everything just move? Okay, everything seems to be okay. Okay. Ooh, okay, that freaked me out a little bit. I thought we just lost everything. Let's... Ooh, I got scared there for a minute. Sorry, people. Got our parrot. Let's make this smaller. I'm getting lost on stuff. Our head. Okay, that looks good. We've got our basket arm. So with our basket arm, we're going to bring this in. We're going to create a trigger. We're going to call that B. B for our basket. Now with our basket arm, we need to add a basket arm. There we go. We need to add a, why are you not giving me any of the options? You can do it. There we go. Basket arm. We're going to come down to our cycle layers. When triggered, start top to bottom. So it's going to be the smoke ears, the ears, then the smoke basket, then the basket. We're going to bring that up to maybe 3 frames, cycle once, forward and reverse, hold on last layer, let finish cycle. We're not going to pause any layers. And when triggered. For the love of Pete, I hope this works. Okay, we've got our parrot. Bam. Bam. We've got our basket. Have a great day, Kay. Thank you for stopping in. Have a great day in class. Learn a lot, Kay. I want you to learn a lot and come back and teach us what you learned. That's what I want you to do. Sager, this is character animator and also Illustrator. Okay, here we go. Testing. Okay, my fault. I got that rigged wrong. I am getting, are you guys hearing something weird? Are you getting any weird feedback or something? We need to go in, we need to turn latch on. Thank you for that. Get back into our record. And let's hit B again. I didn't latch it. Oh, it's doing a full cycle. Sounds fine here. Okay, thanks, Oliver. It's just me. We're gonna have to do this individually. Oh, the cogs are turning, man. Cogs are turning. I don't know why I lost my basket. Why he's not holding onto the basket anymore. Let's go into our rig. Oh, you're heading to Barcelona, Alex. Have a great time. That's going to be awesome. I am jealous. Okay, so what we've got going here is I need to separate these into separate groups. So what we can do is grab our basket arm. We're going to delete that, making sure everything is okay. Let's jump on over into Illustrator. I would love to go, Alex. I honestly would. Okay. If we do grab those, and you know what? I actually have to make a new layer, grab both of those, and bring those up onto that layer. And we're going to call this our bunny ears. Okay. We've got our bunny ears. And then let's make another layer. Let's grab both of those. I'm going to put that on that group. And we're going to call this R. Do you know OK Samurai? That guy is so great with Character Animator. How do you think I learned, Alex? We're going to call this Basket. And actually what I think I'm going to do is we're going to grab our arm and bring our arm into that layer also. Okay, so we've got a basket, we've got our bunny ears, and I need to name that rabbit ears only because not runny ears. Let's do rabbit ears. Rabbity ears. Okay. So we've got that grouped. Let's go ahead, hit Command S. Alex says, I don't know. OK Samurai is, his YouTube channel is amazing. Wow, my voice just broke. His YouTube channel is amazing, and also his puppets that he shares with everybody is amazing. The guy's awesome. The guy's awesome. Seems like a really nice guy too. I've never met him, I would like to, but okay. Let's go ahead. We are going to, got our rabbit ears. Bring that in. We're going to create a trigger. We're going to name that R. And then let's grab our basket. And name that B. And on our rabbit ears, let's go ahead, add a behavior. We're going to add a cycle layers. And top to bottom, and kick that up to maybe 3 frames. 3 frames, we'll see. Cycle once, forward and reverse. Hold on and finish, and make sure that we've got these latched. So coming over here, we can latch those. Okay. Now let's grab our basket arm. Let's add a behavior to that. Let's go with our cycle layers. When triggered, top to bottom, 3 frames. Cycle once, forward and reverse, hold it last. Let cycle, boom. Okay. Everything looks good. We are good to go. We've got good movement. We haven't lost any rigging. We're happy. That got kind of funky, but that's okay. He's not going to do that much. So we have our parrot. Bam. Bam. We've got rabbit ears. Oh, I'm digging it. This is going to look good when we have a background. Okay, we have our basket. Basket. Do I have to turn off the rabbit ears? Which software can sync the whole body? This can. You can do whole full body tracking right here. All right, I need to think this through. We need to have, okay, we lost our dangle. Oliver. Okay. You can see right now what we've got going on. Our arms are not in the correct position. So we need to get back over into Illustrator. And I was worried about this. Under our basket arm, we're going to grab our arm at the left arm below. Right arm, the left arm should be, it's cycling through. Okay. So now I take the left arm to the top. I'm going to try something here. Let's take that all the way to the top. That's going to be, oh, okay, basket arm, rabbit ears. Got that turned off. Okay, Command S. Test and repeat. Test and repeat. Okay. Get into record. Everything's looking good. Got our parrot. I like the 4 frames. We go rabbit ears. I'm digging that. I am digging that. Poof. Basket. Okay, I am digging that. We need to get our dangle back onto the basket, but we know how to do that. Let's get into our rigging. Let's go ahead, open up our basket. Our left arm is turned off. We're not worried about that anymore. We need to go ahead, turn off our smoke, select our basket, and we lost all of that. So we need to come in here. We need to add a dangle. So we add a dangle to our basket. We bring our origin up to the top of the basket right there. And now we go hit record and we go basket. Poof, it comes out. It's got a good dangle. Here you go. Would you like some eggs? Would you like some eggs? Yes? No? Okay. I am happy. I am happy. Okay. We are moving on, people. Moving on. Let me turn the smoke layer back on. There we go. Let's get into character animator or Illustrator. Excuse me. Now we've got our arms are done. So let's go ahead, get that done. Our parrot right arm. Now we've got, let's open this up. We've got our arm and we've got our axe. So I think we're going to have to do the same thing where we turn off. Let's turn on our axe. I think we're going to have to take this arm and bring it above. I think we have to turn off that arm. And then on our axe, we'll add another layer right there. Now let's take a look at what we've got here for our smoke. And I think this one is perfect right there. Yeah, that one's good. Yeah, I like that. Let's go Command C. Jumping over into our ogre. And we haven't named our ogre yet. We're going to go Command V. Anybody want to name our ogre? I told Jack that Bruce wanted to name it Jack. I said we couldn't have that. Couldn't have that. So if you have any ideas for the name of our ogre, I'm up for it. Okay. I think we're good to go. It looks to me... That's right, I masked a bunch of stuff on the thumb. I wonder... Let's turn the smoke off. So one of the... well, okay, I'm not going to give that away. I'm going to keep working. Mr. Cuddles... Really, I don't mind that arm. I mean, he really doesn't look like he has huge thumbs anyway on either one of his hands. I don't think that's going to be a big deal. So if I actually take this, then Manchu, hello? Is this you, bro? Maybe. It could be. We have the same facial hair. His is a little greener than mine. I think we're gonna have to do that. We're gonna have to do a little bit of finagling. If we name it you, bro, then yes. I love the amount of respect that I get on this stream. I am... Broger. Oh, Oliver, if you were not my freaking mod, you need to get booted. Oh, oh my gosh, that is freaking funny. Good job. Good job. Oh, wow, PJ, good to see ya. How are you? Oh, that's just too funny. Too funny. Okay, let's see what we've got here. We need to eliminate some of these anchors. Let's not do it that way. The curvature pen tool, thank you very much. Let's delete some of these. Bring this around. Grab that one. That right there. That one right there. Bamshu is saying, dude, right now I'm designing a banner for a cosmetic website. Do you think Adobe Express is enough? I am an Adobe Express ambassador, so technically I am supposed to say yes, of course. What you are going to want to check out, as you say, is it enough, is you want to make sure that your pixels are actually coming out well. And what I mean by that is in the past, I had tried to create banners for websites, for Behance, for my website, and other things like that, and had a little bit of some issues. Now, I have not tried it since the updates, but that is something that you are going to want to check out for yourself, like what is working best for you. You can test it, because it is, you know, one of the things that I love about Adobe Express is the ease, how just absolutely easy it is to dive in and get what it is that you need. I love it for that. So to be honest, kind of going to be up to you. And I know I'm not giving you a good answer. Just delete that. Because for some people, it will be more than enough. Other people, it won't be. So I apologize that I'm not giving you a straight answer per se. I'm just trying to give you an honest one. Because I do really enjoy Adobe Express. What happened there? Okay, that's looking good. Let's go ahead and get our smoke on. We've got our arm outside the group. We've got our axe arm right there. Upscaling an image for web from Express may look very wonky. See, PJ, okay. I'm thinking this through. So let's do something really quick. That was a very specific question. I'm on a freaking roll right now. but let's jump into Express. So let's go in, we're gonna create something new really fast. Let's say that we want a, what do we want? Let's go into a, I don't wanna, let's do a YouTube banner. Okay. So fine, country music, I don't care. So to begin with, this is what you're worried about. Up here at resize. This is a 2560 by 60. So that's our size right there that we've got going. Now for a YouTube banner, I'm assuming that that's what it's saying. Now thumbnails 1280 by 720. So if you want to take this and design it in Express, you can go ahead and design it in Express, go for it. Let's see if they have changed because there's an update. So we're going to go to a custom size. So I'm going to click custom and let's see, does it do math? So times, nope, it does not do math. So that would be 520, I think, or 5200. Will it do 5200 by 2880? 2880. Okay. And we're going to hit resize. So as you can see, I have just doubled the size of this banner and you didn't see any difference. You saw a little bit of a change. Umacorn, hello. So right now I've just doubled the pixels from what is suggested from Adobe Express. So that is where I would start if I was you, trying Express, trying to create something. Take whatever size it is that you need, multiply it by 2. Multiply your width by 2, multiply your height by 2. All apps except for Adobe Express does math, but that's the very first thing that I would do. So make sure, check that out. Give yourself as many pixels to play with as possible. Okay. Hopefully that helps. Let's go Command S. By the way, Umacorn, hello! All right, honestly, I hope it helps. And you came to the right place to ask questions, because we've got a handful of people here that are ambassadors. I'm an Adobe community expert. I'm an Adobe Express ambassador, among many other things, for Adobe, with Adobe. But also, we have a lot of people in chat who have very good knowledge when it comes to Express that are using it quite often. Okay, we need, continuing on, we need to get rid of our left arm. We come into our right arm. We've got our axe. Let me check our rigging. Okay, our rigging is good. Our axe, we're gonna bring our axe in as a trigger. We're gonna call that A. I'm not Canadian, A. Hopefully I'm not being offensive to any Canadians. We've got our right arm axe. Let's go ahead down to our behaviors. Now my lower third, I turned my lower thirds off. Okay. Going to our behaviors, we need a cycle layers. When triggered, yes, please. For this one, maybe we'll go 4. We'll go 4 frames for this. No Canadians were harmed in the making of the stream. I'm an ambassador, just embarrassed by the work I do. Cycle once, forward and reverse, hold at last, let cycle, pause cycles, thank you. Okay, I think we are good to go. Within our ogre, I want to add an overall, no, let's not get. So the clouds are transitions. The clouds are magic, Umacorn. The clouds, our ogre has powers. So let's just say that our ogre wants rabbit ears, and imagine, you know what? Let's actually do this. Jump into our rigging. No, we're not going to add a background. You're going to have to see it. You're going to have to just wait and see it, because we're going to add a background. Okay, so we've got our ogre. Everything is working good. Let's say you want a parrot. Hey, and he thinks, where's my parrot? Poof, there's our parrot. And then poof, our parrot's gone. What about rabbit ears? Poof, there's our rabbit ears. Poof, our rabbit ears are gone. How about a basket? Poof, there's our basket. And it's got a nice dangle. Want some? Hey, you want an egg? Want an egg? Let me bring back my ears. Oh, you can't have them both. No. Rabbit? Wait a minute. Where's our parrot? Our basket? Okay, we're gonna have to check this out. A for, oh, look at that, our axe. I'm digging that. Poof. He can be called Poofy. Non-printing objects for magical appearing transitions. Poof. Why can I not have baskets and ears together? Okay, I have to think this through. We have a new problem. Our parrot is no problem. Our axe is no problem. Rabbit ears and baskets are triggering separately. I cannot have them both. If I cannot have them both, why? Okay, basket, ears, basket, nothing. We have a problem. Why? Let me see what we've got. Let's get into our rigging. Our basket is latched. Our rabbit ears are latched. They're two separate groups. Okay. Got our rabbit ear as a layer group, our rabbit ears as a layer group, but you're not able. Okay, top to bottom. That should be just in that group. Cycle once. Maybe stop immediately? Okay, triggered is to turn off. Pause layers. I don't want to. Okay, we're gonna try stop immediately. I'm on the rabbit ears. Okay. Parrot's good. Axe is good. Parrot comes up. Rabbit ears. No basket. But then the basket comes up. That's not right. I'm not getting anything. Okay. Rabbit ears is wrong somehow. PJ, I don't understand what you mean. Send Ogre back to school so he can count higher than 3. What do you mean? Rabbit ears. That cycle finish. Don't want independence. Maybe the hold on last layer is what's messing it up. Let's try that. Wow, did he just jump in? Oh. Okay. Okay, that's not holding, so it's going away. And the basket is not even working now. Okay. Can I mess with transform physics? No, I can't. Gotta be in rig mode. I want to test this. What am I on? I'm on rabbit ears. Hold on last. Do you want the forward? I'm wondering if my file setup is what's wrong. Okay. Everything is working right. So there's got to be an issue someplace within the file makeup, because it's poof, it's coming out, going away, everything's working well. So it's got to be in the layer panel. So let's get back into our rigging. Let's jump into Illustrator, see what we've got going on. Our right arm is good. Our left arm, we need our basket. So I'm wondering if we need to eliminate the basket arm group because it's a trigger. Okay, I'm gonna lose my dangle. I know that for sure. So let's pull that out. Grab that basket. Let's pull that out. Let's grab that basket arm. We're gonna delete it. Now that's all still within the left arm. So we have the left arm, the rabbit ears, the basket. Command S. That might be the issue. Let it update. Everything looks somewhat normal. Let's, before we even get going, open up our basket. Let's grab our basket. And yep, we lost our dangle. So we're gonna go ahead. Let's turn off our smoke for right now. Grabbing our basket. Do this. I don't know why we just keep losing. Whenever you make those changes, you keep losing it. Let's double check our arm. Yep, our arm is good. Okay. All right, let's try it. Oh, now I screwed up. My triggers are all messed up. Get back into our rigging. And that's what it means over here above my head. When it turns orange, it's like, yeah, this ain't right. So we need to redo our rabbit ears and baskets. I'm gonna click on that. Let's delete it. Basket, delete it. Let's open up our arms. We need to grab our rabbit ears. We can drag this in. We are going to go ahead and call that our rabbit ears. And we're going to make sure to latch it with our rabbit ears. We need to add our behavior back into it. So cycle layers. And boy, has this been redundant, and I'm okay with it. We're gonna go 3 frames, not 2, 3. 3 frames, thank you. Cycle once, forward, backward, hold last, let's cycle forward. All right, we've got our rabbit ears, that's good to go. Let's grab our basket. We're gonna bring in our basket, and I'm gonna say B, and latch it. Go in, gonna add the behavior, cycle layers, and I am getting close to being done for today. Top to bottom, 3, not 9 frames, not 4, 3. Cycle once, forward, backwards, hold on last. And I think we're good. Record. Okay. Making sure everything looks good. The hair's got flow. Ears, arms look good. Arms look good. Axe, boom. Our axe, yeah. That's a bad axe. Bad axe. Poof, gone. We're gonna do our parrot. Bam. Our parrot, did we lose our dangle? I think we did. We might have lost our dangle on our parrot. Let's double check our parrot. Nope, our dangle's there. Okay, good. Yeah, parrot's got a little bit of movement. I'm okay with that. Let's do our rabbit ears. Looking good. Basket. Oh, there we go, people. We've got them individual. We've got them in and out. We've got a good dangle. We can bring in our axe. We can bring in our rabbit ears. So the issue I had just a little bit of layer management. I had too much of a group within a group within a group, and trying to create triggers within a group within a group within a group was kind of confusing it, I believe. But it all looks good right now. Happy, joy. All right, what do I got? I got 10 minutes, maybe 8 minutes. Let's get into our rigging. Let's grab our ogre right here. And I want to add a behavior. Let's add a breath. And I don't want breath handles. Breaths per minute, 15 max scale. We may need to bring that down. But let's see what it looks like. Let's hit record. And he's not really breathing much. Wonder if I need to do that to the body and not to the ogre. So these ogre streams are a wealth of resources that I'll have to remember to look at if I try making a puppet. Or you can always ask me. Say, hey, Shawn. Hey. Breath handles. I may need to make breath handles. I wonder how you make breath handles. Tim says, finally able to catch you live. Looking forward to all the content you will be working on today. So glad we still have the whole stream ahead of us now. Tim, today's been a battle. It's been a battle. I'll show you where we're at so far. I added some triggers. We got some physics going on our ogre. I've added a little magic poof when the axe comes in and out. Same thing with the rabbit ears. We got a little poof of smoke. Same thing with the basket. Got a good dangle going on there. And even our parrot has a little poof when he comes in and out. So trying to figure out the layering that has to be done in Illustrator to get all these triggers to work. That was a new one. Okay, let's get back into rigging. So let's see what we've got here. We need some breath handles. So within our ogre, you know what? I think we actually... Okay, we're gonna remove... Yeah, we're gonna remove that from the ogre. I think we need to add it to the body. So we've got our body. We can go ahead, locate the love handles and add breath, not breath. Too close to home, Devlin. Too close to home. Okay. Let's add a breath there. And we may need to move these. Like, I'm thinking, you know, breathing might be like this. So we've got our 2 breath handles. We've got our body right there. We're going to jump into our behaviors. Let's grab a breath right now. And you can see right here, down here at the bottom, we've got our 2 handles. So 15 per minute. I don't know if that's too much or too less, but let's just see what we've got going. Oh, geez. I think the 150 is a bit much. Just a guess. Holy snikes, man. Holy snikes. Wow. Let's take this down to maybe 110? Maybe 115? That was nuts. I'm in character animator, PJ. Okay. Okay. A little more subtle. We still got some physics going. Our triggers are still working. We are getting close to actually doing something with this. This breath is too funky. I don't know if I like it. Let me know in chat. Should I say no to the breath?
Welcome home, Columbia. Beautiful, beautiful.
Oh my goodness. I don't mind the movement. Chat, yes or no to the breath, to the breathing. Oh my gosh. Maybe just do a trigger for the temporary exhaustion.
Beautiful, beautiful.
And I wonder how you would do that. Yeah, you're going away. We're going to remove that behavior from the body. I'm not sure what else you would need to add. So we've got cycle pause, a follower, a leader, transform. That's all later on. Got the, he looks fine, still, and stoic. Stoic. I love that word, stoic. Yeah, I think I'm pretty happy. I'm you know, I think with the physics, with the movement that we've got in the ears and a little bit in the hair, the movement that we've got with the goatee, this has come a long way from just being an AI generated subject. So I'm kind of happy with that. For those of you that may be showing up late, I'm coming close to the end. But let's open this up really quick. So within Illustrator, all I did was generate a couple puppets. These 2 were the final 2 that had that were chosen. We had the Willie Nelson Billy Goat, or the Billy Nelson the Goat. Billy Nelson. And then we had the ogre, who I'm still trying to name. So I was able to take these from Illustrator, turn them into the correct layering that is needed in Character Animator, and turn them into puppets. You know, it's been some work, to be honest, but this has actually been a lot of fun. Next off, unless I can think of something else to come up with, we are going to be doing a we'll be recording a scene, And this is just going to be a very basic scene. We're going to generate a background. We'll record a scene with the ogre talking. And then later on, I don't know if we'll want to continue and maybe generate a Yeti. I like that idea of generating a Yeti and having the Yeti enter the scene and maybe have a conversation with the Yeti. I don't know. But one other thing that I'm thinking about is having hold on. Having the ogre feel guilty for after Easter walking through the forest and seeing lunch. I mean seeing a rabbit with a basket of eggs, and there happens to be a new position that he saw opened for an Easter bunny, an Easter delivery service. And so he's feeling, his parent has made him feel guilty for eating the Easter bunny, and so he's thinking of auditioning to become the new Easter egg delivery service. What would that be? EGS? EGD? EGD? Eggs? We'll have to come up with an acronym for Easter egg services? Eggs? Oh, we could make a shirt for them with like a name tag on it, with like a little delivery logo. Hi, I'm here to deliver the Easter eggs. Only take one. Come on, grab your egg. Oh, no, it's okay. Ah. I gotta move these layers around really quick. So anyway, that's kind of the story where I am leaning towards. I'm scared to do this because it may mess up my rigging. We need our right arm to be above our left arm. So we're gonna bring our right arm up because we need to have the axe go in front. So we're gonna go Command S, and let's see. Olaf Eggert. The more I'm playing with them, the more, fun I'm having. Okay, we kept everything. Got our rigging. Everything looks good. Baskets, rabbit ears, parrot, axe, and oh, there we go. See, now it's in front of the arm. He can hold up and like, wah. Here, have some eggs. Bam. Ha ha ha. We're making deviled eggs. Deviled eggs today. Okay. General, don't tell me to play too much. I'm having fun. I'm having fun. I'm coming up with a story. Okay, it's time to shut down. Actually, no, I need to bring everything back. Axe. Bring the axe. Yeah, let's bring it right there. Eggs. Command Shift 4. I need a thumbnail. I gotta make a thumbnail. Dang, this is too much fun. This is too much fun. Devlin says, imagine telling young Shawn that you'll be 50-something and playing with puppets for an audience. I would not be surprised, Devlin. The ogre is funny and cute. Shell, he's having a bad day. He ate the Easter bunny. He is riddled with guilt from this parrot. That parrot needs way more dangle. Needs more dangle. Oh, our parrot lost our dangle. Well, that's the problem. Okay. That's the problem. We need to add a dangle to our parrot. We're going to bring our origin right down to there. We need to actually... Did I double it up? What will double up the dangle do? Yeah, I don't think I should let him have a double dangle. So... But why are we not dangling? You know what? Maybe let's take that off. Let's actually go into that. Let's grab that parrot. Let's... Because the... Okay. Got our origin. Bring that down. Thank you. We're going to grab dangle. Because the smoke shouldn't dangle. There, that's what I want. There we go. Now we've got it. Okay. We need to go in, just double checking. I'm really trying to end this stream. You guys are making me laugh. We need to go in. We need to rename this parrot. We got to get rid of the plus. We have to open up. We can go ahead and with this group, we can call this our plus parrot. We're going to name this our smoke. I think that's good. So you can go ahead, Command S. Jump back over to Character Animator, let it upload. Got that. Let's make sure smoke is on, parrot is independent. And I lost my trigger. Okay, fine. Ugh, this is never letting me leave. I'm telling you. Just let me leave. I'm trying to be done. Okay. I'm getting faster at this, though. I can tell you that much. Top to bottom. I think I did 4 frames for the parrot, which I liked. Once, forward, back, hold. And let's record. Okay, everything looks good. Parrot comes in. Lost his dangle. Why is the parrot losing the dangle? Why? Okay, fine. Fine. Yep, that's right. That is right. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay, our parrot's got the dangle. Got the smoke. We've got the rabbit ears. Okay. Got our basket. Okay, good dangle on the basket. Bring the ears back. Bring the parrot back. Bring the axe in. Everything is looking good. Bam, bam. All right. Oh. I'm closing everything down. Hopefully, please, for the love of going into Character Animator, one of the things, as you can see right here under Save Project, it's always being saved. So hopefully nothing is getting messed up. I could save a project version, which I'm going to do that. So it saved it in the history panel. Where is the history panel? We have a history panel. This is the first time I've known of the history panel. Version 1. Okay. Woo! Parrot's name is Lawrence Featherbottom, aka Layers, and feed her sandwich crackers because of layers. Jack Sparrow Parrot. It'll mangle the angles. Don't let your parrot double dangle. All right. I am happy. You know, today was tough, but I actually really enjoy this, trying to figure out, and Captain Jack Sparrow. All right, hold on. We are not... I told Jack Watson, that because our ogre looks like Jack Black, I am not going to name our ogre Jack, even if it's for Jack Black, because I have to work with Jack 4 times a week, and I do not want it to get uncomfortable. I did not want to have to say, oh no, that ogre's not Jack, it's Jack Black. So, yes. Speaking of panels, Photoshop has a pattern panel like Illustrator. I like the pattern panel and the pattern features in Photoshop more than Illustrator, but I'm just crazy like that. Devlin, nope. Jack, no Jack. All right, today was fun. It was a challenge, but I dig it. Jackpot. I deserve that one, Alex. Perhaps it's Jack Black's long-lost twin brother, Gunther Black. Could be. Could work. I don't know. If he becomes an egg delivery guy and we need to make a shirt for him, oh yeah. Just join. Oh, Jackson. You can't just join when I'm finishing up and not get to see our ogre that we made today. So I'm bringing, this is just for Jack. Jackson, would you like some eggs? Oh, you can have some eggs, but just take one. Just one egg. And then we can get rid of everything. And now it's just a regular ogre. Just a regular ogre. No, nothing. I mean, all right. Now I'm really ending. Jackson, that was for you. You don't get to show up in my stream and not actually see what we're working on today. All right, I hope you have a great rest of your day. In about an hour and 45 minutes. Speaking of Jack, I will be on the Adobe Firefly Discord streaming about gardens using the new structure feature. Another fun 3 interesting. Oh my gosh, it is almost 3 hours. Oy. Wow. So thank you everybody for being here. I appreciate the fact that you spend your time with me. I hope that you kind of learned something. I know I did. But we're gonna be continuing on with this project until we either A, stop having fun, or B, it's done. So I figured if you can't have fun while you are creating, why create? Why do it? So everybody have a great rest of your day. If I don't see you in chat in at least Adobe Live, everybody stay safe, stay creative, just be nice. Bye, Bruce's mom. Bye, everybody. Have a great day.